guys. It's gonna be working on God. Well, I keep saying tags, but I'm working on the tags, working for God tag. You guys can't hear the back. We're on Rustvalley, US, UBE number 3. Working on the other tag right now. Yes, I already know it's going to be boring, but I'll work here. So you guys can like just chit chat, you know. Mainly just here to chit chat and record my progress. If anybody wants to stop and chit chat, they can. Gives me something to do while I'm doing this. Been doing a lot of this off camera. Also gotten a little bit of progress. Okay, so nothing really changed for the lumberjack, miner, metal, sulfur, HQM. Absolutely nothing changed for the butcher and hunter. I did get a few assassin kills. I didn't level it up though. I don't think. Maybe I don't know. I got a few more helicopter kills, a few more Bradley kills. Very few barrel breaker, very few sign breaker. Been trying to get Keymaster leveled up a little bit. We got Raider. No, I didn't even touch Raider actually. Okay, so this is a big one right here. I got Crafter to level 9. And then I saw this, which that's 9,999,999,999. That's absurd. That's like 10x what I just did, but it's not impossible, so it's whatever. I'm working on the Taylor one, which this is crafting. I need to craft 675,000 pieces of clothing. I work on this most of the time. I normally have that running in the background. Haven't really farmed, haven't really fished. Scavenger pickups. Should be working on that too, but I can do that when I'm getting lumberjack. I mainly get this when I'm throwing the airdrops down. I normally get recycler leveled up when I'm doing crafter and Survivor. I'm always logged into the server. So far, for just this wipe, I'm logged in for 9 days and 5 hours. So that's pretty wild. So 9 days and 5 hours. What is that now? 9 days times 24 plus 5. Multiply that by 60 minutes. That's 13,000 minutes I've been logged into the server this way. And guess what? I need 60,000. So it's a long time. This 2-week span I've only, well, it's only been like a week. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. 13 hours a week. So yeah, slowly get Survivor. It's gonna be level 9 by tomorrow probably. Um, Boss Hunter, I've been doing bosses pretty much as soon as I can. I don't remember killing it today, so I'll check if I can. And hacked crates. That's what is that? That's from um like the airdrops from the helis and stuff. Well, yeah, I got 27 more um, tags to go to get to the god tag, so let's just get to it, I guess. It's gonna be a long, tedious process. Don't really know how much you guys watch these, but I did try to play some Counter-Strike earlier, and I don't know what it is, but I am freaking dog crap now. Yeah. It could have just been that I can't focus. Well, it's not the next day, but technically today I experienced some crazy stuff, and maybe that's what was throwing me off. I focused because of it. So I got my hair cut from my aunt. She does it every time. And it's about half an hour away from me. On my way back home from her house, I saw a truck carrying a camper, and at first glance, I was like, when I saw it, I was like, damn, that's a lot of smoke. And then I just was like, oh, well, I mean, we are on a highway, and they do have gravel on the side of the highway. So, oh, it's been super dry lately. We haven't had a bunch of rain, so that could just be the gravel dust, you know. I mean, going 60 or 70 miles an hour on a highway, hitting a patch of gravel, yeah, it's going to kick up quite a bit of dirt. So I didn't think anything of it. Well, way down the road, maybe a mile or two down the road after that, um, I saw a bunch of smoke on the side of the road on the same side that that truck was, and I'm like, oh shit. So I called 911, say, hey, there's a fire on the highway by the strip club, of all places. And they're like, yeah, we got a couple calls about that. We got people coming out there right now. So I ended up parking my car. It was like on the road off the highway, and it was like way off to the side, just so like I made sure I wasn't in anybody's way, and I made sure that if I were to spread, it's far enough away that it won't. So after that happened, I got out and I mean, I'm in Crocs and pajamas, but I get out of my car, go over to where the closest fire is to me. I start stomping out. There's long grass. And the grass is super dry because we haven't had rain in a long time. So yeah, I start stomping out the fire best I can, trying to keep the fire at bay. There's like 8 or 9 spots that I saw along the road that like that caught fire. I was just gonna work. I was gonna do my best to work my way down while I'm stomping the fire out. Whatever. I get a pretty good chunk of the fire that I'm working on out. One of 9. Remember that. And I go to the second little plot that's on fire, and I start stomping it out, and I look up, and I see a freaking, like a, not like a semi-truck, but like a pickup truck, just completely rear end this BMW. And I feel like the truck was going like 80 or 90 miles an hour. Either that or the BMW like let off their gas pedal, because I mean they were rubbernecking it, and that's just like they saw that I was stomping out this fire and they let off, because I mean I wasn't anywhere close to being on the highway, so it's not like they shouldn't have like swerved left to avoid hitting me, because I was way out behind. And but yeah, I think they just let off the gas because obviously if you see something like on the side of the road, especially a fire, you're gonna like slow down or whatever. So anyways, the truck just annihilates this freaking BMW, and I see the whole freaking thing. And yeah, so instead of stomping out more of the fire, I'm like, holy crap. And pretty much all the traffic on the highway were going super slow. So I crossed the street, made sure the truck driver was alright. And then I crossed the street again to go see if the BMW the driver of the BMW, she wasn't like super old, like I wouldn't say like 40, or yeah, she was probably 40. I wouldn't say any older than that, but she was being held by a girl on the ground. Turns out that girl that was holding her wasn't hers. So I'm like, is everybody okay? She's like, the nurse lady, she was just like, this girl is pretty rough right now. Just trying to keep her calm and, yeah, make sure that she's alright. She's diabetic, so if you have any water in your car, that would be very much appreciated. I was like, no, I don't have any water in my car. I normally carry a case of water in my car, actually, but I don't think I have any in there. And then I remembered, I was like, oh crap, before I left my house, I grabbed 2 bottles of water instead of 1 bottle of water. And I only drank 1 bottle of water. So I was like, yes, I actually do have water in my car. So I'm like not full on sprinting to my car, but like kind of be like, okay, well, I can't gas myself out, but I also have to make up like an extreme amount of distance to get the water, and then make up the extreme distance to come back. And I'm 265 pounds. I don't move like I used to. I used to run track and field. in high school. And yeah, I could move that fast and I could move that distance and barely be tired. But now, yeah, I put on some weight and I'm working on it. But anyways, I get the water, start running back, and finally get back to the person that has diabetes. I'm just like trying to catch my breath or whatever. And the girl in the BMW that got hit, her son was in the car too. He's about my age. And he was like pacing back. He's pacing back and forth. And me and me and another guy basically tell him, hey, I mean, these cars are just like monetary. They're not like, yeah, it might be like a good looking vehicle and stuff, but I mean, you guys got to make sure that you're okay before you even think about your car, you know? Maybe you should take a seat on the grass like your mom and just like try to relax. I know you've just been in a major car accident, but yeah, like you don't, like your adrenaline's pumping, you don't know if there's anything internal wrong with you, so just take a chill, relax, wait for EMS to come. But yeah, that was freaking crazy. What a freaking crazy day I had. That was the first time I ever experienced a car crash. That was the first time I ever tried to fight a fire the best I could on the side of the road. But yeah, ever since I got home from that, my lungs have been kind of not. I don't think it's my lungs. I think it's just my throat from running the distance that I ran. I had that like cotton mouth or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, like I've been coughing a lot, more than I normally do, and I ended up coughing so much earlier that I threw up, so I called it to work. So I decided that I would stream tonight. I do really need to get back on like a decent schedule of streaming. It just seems repetitive for you guys, and I don't know how many of you guys are interested in what I'm doing, but try to make it entertaining. And seeing the same shit, especially what I'm doing right now, isn't the most entertaining. But I gotta get it done, and it is a road to the God tag, so basically just streaming. If you guys want to talk, we can talk. If not, that's cool too. I'll probably be rambling about some random stuff along the way. What a very eventful day today. And just because I wanted a haircut. So each time I fill up my storage chests behind me, I have 80 storage chests. It's about, I think, 30,000 crafted clothes, 33,000, something like that. But with the recyclers going, it's about 50,000. So yeah. No, I'm not using an auto clicker because this right here, any shoot slash macro equals a ban. Not trying to get banned. This is a challenge for the server, so assuming that they're monitoring it pretty heavily. You have the most playtime on the server for this wipe, that's for sure. All the other servers have like people that have been logged in for 6 or 7 days, and I'm at 9 days for 5 hours. So I do believe that I am the farthest in in the progress, but I'm not exactly sure. Everybody is having a great Sunday night / Monday morning. You guys are having a better day than I had. Also been trying to spend less money. So property tax, house insurance, both are due in September. Been working a lot less this year because we're just slow. And contracts for parts. So things are a little tight this year. I think this year I've only made like 20 grand in the 7 months that we've been. Last year I made 3 grand in this thing. But I'm also working less because last year we were working a bunch of 8-hour shifts, but you'd work 12 days in a row and then have 2 off. So all that like kind of over 40 hours really adds up, especially when you're making $24 an hour. Because time and a half would be $36 an hour. And then Sundays, we haven't really been working Sundays, so Sundays are double time. And That'd be $48 an hour on Sunday. Pretty crazy stuff. I'm just not ready to start paying $200-300 a month for electricity or gas. That was freaking stupid. My house, I gotta insulate it. Probably gonna spend a couple $100 to buy more insulation for my crawl space. Hopefully it works this year, because yeah, having my house at 50 degrees in the middle of the winter with the heat full blast and a space heater and fans. It's not the best. As far as videos go out for my channel, I was wondering what you guys would think about making Rust videos. Maybe making uploading Rust videos for you guys. I haven't really put too much thought into it yet, but yeah, I tried Counter-Strike, like the main talking point of my channel. I don't know. I'm just not in the mood to play Counter-Strike anymore. It's crazy. I've been playing Counter-Strike for 14 years now. Maybe 13, but I just hopped on earlier today and couldn't do crap. I mean, even though this is boring as heck, me just crafting clothing and putting them in a chest, I still find it a lot more fun than getting my booty destroyed. People kicking my butt. It's just a stressful game. Whereas this, I could just sit back, relax, ramble about BS, and basically just mindless and click. I'm gonna check my progress once this chest stops taking items, I'll check my progress. Oh yeah, you guys haven't if you guys haven't known yet, for this whole month of July, I'm planning on doing a sit-up challenge for every new subscriber on my channel on YouTube. I'll be doing a sit-up. I was at 98 subscribers before the challenge started, and I'm at 109 right now. But I'm not just gonna make like a 2-second video of me like 10 sit-ups. So I'm thinking about doing one sit-up for the total number of subscribers like that. So if you guys haven't already, go to my YouTube channel, not by don't think it's just a little challenge video for me. It's me active, and like I've already been doing. I've been kind of preparing, doing sit-ups, and I bought it's called a walk pad, I guess. It's like a treadmill, but not as fast. It's mainly meant for just walking, not running. But yeah, trying to be more active. Really go outside and walk too much. I mean, I could, but when it's hot and muggy like this, I'd rather be in AC. So I just one walk. Yeah, then I can be in AC. I can watch stuff while I'm walking. Yeah, overall, pretty good deal. So yeah, every new every subscriber that I have on YouTube, I'll be doing one sit-up for. So right now it's 109 sit-up. I was also thinking about like doing, like setting another challenge for next month, which would be August. I was gonna do push-ups, but I don't think I could do that many push-ups. I used to be able to shape. I know that this is kind of like gonna force me to somewhat come back in shape, but maybe I'll do like every new subscriber is like half a mile on the treadmill or the walk pad. But that's just like a boring video. But yeah, you guys will be able to see me. You guys will be able to put like a face to. Unless I'm like anomaly and I just put like a ski mask on. That'd be funny. Make it like yeah. Maybe I will do that. Just to put like a reveal my face party after so many subscribers. So that'd be pretty fun. But I don't know. It seems like tons of people do that. I kind of don't want to do that but every other person. Repetition is boring. Oh yeah, man. Lots of freaking cooking. bush in front of his house causing problems to the house, so he was cutting it down, and then ground bees lived in the roots. He was allergic. He had an EpiPen, but it was inside of under a bunch of papers and just, I guess, under. Yeah, it's unfortunate. He's only 50 years old. And so much. But accidents happen. You just gotta try to be prepared for any possible outcomes the best you can. You never know what could happen. Freak accidents happen all the time. Just gotta try to, yeah, be prepared the best you can. And okay, so these are getting taken pretty slowly, so I'm pretty sure my reservoirs are almost full. My reservoir chests back there. So here I'm turning them off and then turning them on because they recycle quicker. Let's see how this is moving. Now it's moving a lot quicker. Yeah, so come along here and do this like 4 or 5 times each one. Because once all of these items go out, it turns off. And then sometimes the piping and stuff isn't fast enough to replenish it. So it runs out of items. And it goes back to going Rust vanilla speeds. So yeah. So this is 2. Yeah, sometimes the server lags a little bit. Makes it seem like I didn't push the on button again. As you can tell, I get like 2 or I think it's 2. Yeah, it looks like I'm getting 2 pop back. So this thing alone is 17,500. So yeah, these are like 11,000. That's how many items I've ran through it. These ones should be the most. to give me some extra room. $500 plus 20 mil. So 20. $20.5 mil. Forgot this Chuck Norris that I have to do probably after midnight, so today. Oh wait. Yeah, I still gotta pay this guy 25. 9.6. Yeah, my group member Feather right here. She's she's pregnant. She was sick earlier this week, so I haven't really been feeling anything crazy. Haven't been killing the Chuck Norris helicopters. I've just been stuck. Trying to stock up on helicopters and stuff, so then when she does come out, we can the Chuck Norris helicopters have 600 million damage, and it's just insane. I got a bolt action rifle with 3 million, almost 4 million kills on it. It still would probably take an hour to kill that. Oh no. It's almost 3 million kills, not almost. My bad. Yeah, it'd probably still take like an hour to kill it, but yeah, Prestige, Super Prestige number 3, it's Sinistra AK, which that thing is overpowered. And you can level up specifically like crit damage and just normal gun damage. Or at least check to see if I can. I don't remember feeling up today. You know what? They've been lost. Yeah, lost 3, lost 1. No, I did not. He's in anyway. That's a stupid move. So is this move. He freezes me here. And he could just get 3 damage on me. It's so dumb. Oh. I forgot my kit. Because this kit gives me 168% more damage. Spawn in here. Come to pile up. Oh, all failed. I got 60 seconds left. Come on. So annoying. He healed a bunch because I couldn't go into that freaking house right away. I mean, he only has 4 healing stations. He does like 2,000 damage a shot, too. I did fight the hardest boss first. This gives you a John Wick helicopter plus 4 mega airdrops. So. In total, killing all the bosses gives you a John Wick helicopter 7. Come on. This move is so annoying. Just downs you. And you're gonna get right in my face, so. Probably take like 200,000 damage from all the bosses put together. I started at 5 something. So Yeah, this is the only boss that knocks you down. There's 100,000. Oh god. Yeah, that's probably the worst boss of all. It's horrible. It's gotta go. Spawn. Wait, let me open it. Teleport. Shit. This last stage. Hope that was his last thing. That boss is done. Boss 3, easiest boss. Oh yeah, I normally fight him. I got like one or two more swings of this. Let all the NPCs pile up in one spot, and then kill them. Got 'em. do that once every day, once every server restart, I should say, because there has been times where the admins and developers needed to update a plugin. And they would end up restarting the server. So there were some days where you could get two boss through. And it resets the cooldowns for everything. So like you could do like a heli spam, you could like throwing these ultra airdrops, you have to wait 5 hours to throw another one. And yeah, it restarts that. The heli spam is once every 45 minutes. Or once every hour. I'm VIP 1, so it's every 45 minutes. Yeah, it restarts that. The Inferno raid is once every hour. Okay. Starts that as well. That up as well. What's I gonna do? Oh, get my bar. I don't have it. Well, yeah, it's alright. Could cycle that. I could just also do armor. Sort of. Back. Oh, yeah, I was gonna look at the drawings. So when I started, I was at 800,033 or something like that. 53,000. Yeah, it's just gonna take a while. Yeah, that's right. I hate this fucking red glow. Oh man. Now back. Oh, yeah. Flush. I got the 3. I do need to buy the Discord Wampus one. And somehow get the guys, like I said, this live stream's gonna be pretty boring, but I just wanted to update update everybody and whatnot of my progress. Oh, another thing, I got builder tag to level 10. It's placing 1,000. Got that to 10. So far I have the trader. Crafter's almost done, but you know, I decided, hey, that's 11.5x the amount. And which I can do that too. I don't know when I'll do that one. That one's pretty easy. All you do is get gunpowder. That's the highest stacking item that you can get. So it's like the fastest way to do it. Crazy to think that I have 1,000,000 cloth left. I think I started at 7. And that 1,000,000 cloth is only 200,000. Clothing pieces, man. I wish there was a way that I could open my inventory and the chest at the same time while also crafting. Good job, wait. There you go. Just hops on and does a John Wick helicopter at it. She's probably bigger than those ever. I mean, I am technically not like my real life job. be able to do a Chuck Norris, but she's not feeling up for it. Yeah, boring stream, guys. My bad. I'm making significant progress, though. Yeah. But I have, I think, 28 virtual quarries. The reason I'm using those is because you get sulfur to make gunpowder and uh, low grade fuel, and obviously diesel to keep them running. called Rustvalley. Why? I'm just gonna restart. Because it's not my internet. My internet's good. The server's called Rustvalley. I need the rest too, but I work third shift, so stay on the sleep schedule. I wouldn't be too mad. Let's see, tags. I wouldn't be too mad if. So this is for level 6. So to get to level 7. Oh, this would be level 7, right? So to get to level 8, it would be nice if it was 800,000. Level 9 would be 900,000. Level 10 would be 1,000,000. I wouldn't be too upset about that, but I doubt it. I doubt it'd be that easy. Oh yeah, I gotta do this. Hopefully there's no event down here. There is not. Just open. There's stuff to do. Stop shooting me. There we go. Oh, they're still here. I'm taking so much damage. Let's go up here. Oh. What are the chances of that? A whole entire set of this freaking the new clothing. That's crazy. What? No, I do that because there's a tag that requires you to use a certain amount of key card swipes. It's called and 150 key swipes is freaking insane, but whatever. Whatever. Oh man, I got two M16s. Let's get them in there. Revolver can go back into there. I really wish I could watch like a movie in the background and Discord not pick it up. Not Discord, but OBS. Because it is like super boring. Doing this. Okay, right. Gotta do a recycling run. Couple of them. I wonder if I could speed up this. So if I did let's see. Do I have gesture? Okay, let's do a couple of these, couple of these, couple of these. This. So if I do two of these. So if I do this and this, this right here, this right here, could I theoretically make these faster? So, gotta take the output. Yeah, could I do this? This. And then could I put this, this, and this into this? Into this. And then I just have to do it in reverse. Here. See how fast it would go. I don't know. I've never really played around like this. Let's do the I think it is working like that. So I need to do more. Are they on the same tick? They're on the same tick. So all of these would tick at the exact same time. Unless, let me close that on. I'll put another one of these down. This is like the true test. Industrial. Two more of those. This would come off of here like that. So now is that faster? Does look a lot faster. So yeah, my hey, approach 100 WSP. What does that mean? Is that like what's in it? Oh. Yeah, not much. Just trying to get the God tag on Rustvalley server. Trying to figure out. So how would I do that? Oh, okay. So my day was pretty crazy. Got my hair cut, came back from getting my hair cut and saw a fire on the highway. So I stopped, called 911, started stomping it out. I mean, the only thing I had on was Crocs, but, I mean, it was working. And then while I was stomping it out, there was a car crash. Space for you to get here. So, here. That's when everything lives. Yeah, so I, while stomping out the fire, I witnessed a car crash. Pretty bad car crash. Yeah, I helped out with that. Nope. Yeah, I just made the first time. What? So there's a challenge going on for the server. Give me a second. I'll try to explain it a little bit more. Oh. Like this. Okay. So the tags right here, you gotta get all of these to level 10 in order to get the God tag. And streaming, on and off for like 3 years. Not really a long time. But anyways, yeah, you have to get all of these tags to level 10 in order to get the God tag. Something hard for the God tag. So you gotta do all this. Right now, currently I'm working on crafting clothing. Yeah, that's I don't know if I can sustain. It does look good so far. Oh, I think I just so if I did this correctly, yeah, it's still going. All right, yeah. Yeah, I've been doing it on and off for like 3 or 4 years, something like that. I'm not big or anything, so plus not having like a consistent like schedule really affects your watch base. Uh, I don't know, I do it more for fun. Like I said, I've been doing it for like 3 years. You're talking about how long I've been streaming today. So here's what awesome. Now I don't have to really stop. So I could just endlessly grind. What the hell? Apparently my microphone wasn't working. I've been streaming for 3 years, on and off, not really doing it to make money or anything, just whatever. Do it for fun, kind of. Yeah. I need to put my microphone in a different spot. Maybe that's the problem. Don't really stream or record for money. Trying to get affiliated on YouTube though, so then I can make more Counter-Strike videos, put every dime I get from that back into the videos, do giveaways and stuff. Eventually I plan on doing like charity streams and donating to charity. Yeah, pretty much once I get affiliated on YouTube, like the only thing that I might do for myself is upgrade my computer. Like I need more storage. I bought a 32 terabyte hard drive like 5 years ago, and that something happened to that and now it's junk. I thought I would be set, but then I tried to use it a couple weeks ago and it just didn't turn on. So might get another one of those. So I can have a lot of games downloaded. And what's the weather outside? Is it warm? Ooh, thunderstorm out. Hopefully. 74. My house is like 78 right now. Maybe I should put this fan in the window. Be right back. I am back, guys. I am back. Sorry for the delay. And I hate always gets wrapped up in the freaking wheels. Alright. I am back. Back at it. Let's see. Tags. So 200 more thousand, that would be okay. So I basically have to completely go through all of my cloths before I should be able to before I should check my progress again. How's everybody doing tonight? Today, tonight? Whatever it is for you guys. It's a boring stream. I'm just hunting for the God tag on Rustvalley PDE servers. And they have a competition going on trying to get whoever gets the first God tag in the server for all servers gets a big surprise, I guess. That's the way that they put it. So I am doing my best to be the first one there for content's sake and for my sake, because I want to see what the super special surprise is. This is kind of just my journey of getting to the God tag. Eventually, I might snip all of like the key moments of the live streams into one big video, but I mean, trying to sift through. I've already been streaming for 2 hours this stream, and trying to sift through all of like the key moments would be kind of a chore. But if that's something that you guys want to see, just let me know. At the end of the series, I will try my best to edit that. Now 2 o'clock in the morning. Almost been streaming for, well, I almost started the stream at midnight, which is interesting. I swear that I started it 20 minutes before, but I don't know. That should be enough. hope that the crafter tag, um, level 10 is only, or the tailor tag is only 1,000,000 items crafted, but who freaking knows? So much freaking clicking. to get um what was I gonna say? Just to get to 200,000 items crafted, I need to do 666 things. Yeah, 200,000 items. Yeah, that's a lot. And that's a lot of cooking too. Because there's 48 inventory slots. Let's see. Is that right? One, two, three, oh, 300. So there's 30 inventory slots. Wait a minute. It'd be 666. Let's just do 67 times 30. That's 20,000 clicks. Oh my goodness gracious me. $20,000 isn't nothing. No, I can do that. It's just the pause of putting the items into the box that takes the longest. So, how are you guys doing today? Hope you guys are all doing good. Hopefully you guys have something planned for the week. Hopefully it's not just working. Hopefully you guys have goals set. Instead of just doing the same thing. So try to strive for something, try to strive to be a better person. Not anybody is a perfect human being, but you can strive to be the perfect human being. There's too much hate in the world for people to not strive to be better. I strongly believe in people getting second chances. People deserve second chances, but they don't always deserve third chances. I feel like the only people that do not deserve second chances are people that do absolutely insane things to children. That's where I draw the line. People start doing crap to children. They have no room in my heart. care how good or how bad a child is, they deserve to be treated with anything other than with respect. I'm not saying like you can't punish your children, but I'm talking. It's just my views on things, guys. I wish a lot more people would view it like I do. But where I live, I come from a small town. I moved into my house 2024, and yeah, just being a decent human being to your neighbors really goes a long way. Like, I couldn't have asked for better neighbors. My neighbors on either side of me, they pretty much follow the same rule of thumb I do. Treat everybody with respect, and yeah, they'll treat you with respect. I'm lucky enough to, yeah, live in a small town where there isn't jerks literally everywhere. Every time I let my dogs out, like, one neighbor feeds my two dogs hot dogs every day. It's getting to a point where the second they go outside, instead of the first thing that they do is going potty, they run outside to the edge of the fence and they look at his door to make sure he's not outside. And they just stare at his door for a little bit, waiting for him to walk out with hot dogs. It's hilarious. I love it. But yeah, he gives me apple cinnamon bread, banana bread from time to time. Gives me food. Like, alright, cool. What a cool neighbor, right? In the winter, he knows I work third shift, and he's normally up super early. So, if we had a snowstorm the night previous, he'd get up and snow blow my sidewalk. And in return for him doing that, I give him money, I can go online and I can pay his property tax. I can pay his utility bill for the city. He knows I do it. I never tell him that I've done it, but I'm pretty sure he has an idea, you know? Because I don't think anybody's ever done that for him before I moved in. And then for like a little bit after Thanksgiving, we get either a turkey or a ham from work, and I've been giving him mine every year. And just be a decent human being. Feel like it'll go a long, long way. as far as like everybody else in other countries, I really wish that they could follow those same traits. It's supposed to be a thunderstorm. I might go and check to see if it's raining right now. I've not seen any lightning or any flashes outside, so assuming that it's not raining, but I'll go check just to see. What are you doing? I'm trying to hunt for the god tag. I'll show you. Right here, Taylor. I have to craft 675,000 clothing pieces in order to get to Taylor level 7. So I'm just crafting a bunch of bandana masks and putting them in here. They go from here to in that storage right there. And then from that storage, they get funneled into these recycler machines. I guess they broke at some point. I might need to even make it faster. Actually, can I... hold on a second. Can I do this? And then... like... this to this, this to this. And how many more is that? 2, 4, so 3. Okay. Now... oh, there should be no possible way. Probably 2 of these. So these. Into this. Okay, so this server that I'm playing, it's weird how it doesn't say it. That's weird. It is Rustvalley PvE 10x, server number 3. So there's, I've never seen anything like this in my 16K hours of Rust. Oh, crazy. Yeah, so it's just a modded server. I've been playing on it for quite a while now. They keep trying to get players to stay, and like this gives them stuff to do. I really enjoy it because it just I have a lot of free time on my hands. I don't have a girlfriend. I don't have yeah, that's pretty much it. I really don't do anything outside of work other than play video games, so I decided that I would play Rust again, and then I found this server, There's a challenge right now that the first person to get the God tag, which to get the God tag, you need every single one of these tags max level. Max level is level 10. Um, right now, currently, I have trader tag level 10, which I trade 10 billion items from NPC vending machines. I researched 3,800 items, and I've built almost 101,000 building blocks. But in order to get that level 10, in order to get the God tag, you need to get all 30 of the tags level 10. So it's a long process. This tag right here, plays 60,000 minutes to get to level 8 tag. That's probably going to be the longest one that's going to take. But that one's easy. All you have to do is stay logged into the server and um, yeah, just stay logged into the server. That's about it. But yeah, I was gonna go check to see if it was raining, so I will be right. About 1 minute or 2 minutes. Buddy, I was just checking to see if it was raining, my buddy boy. Go back to sleep now. My bad, sorry for waking you up. It is not raining. Mentions. Ooh. I feel like somebody just got hit with the ban spamming. Alright, I am back though. Yeah, I don't know, it's just nice and relaxing. The only reason why I don't really play vanilla Rust, um, it's just uh like stressful. You gotta constantly be like, yeah, um, what am I trying to say here? Like, yeah, I spend a lot of time on this server, but I mean, I don't have to worry about people raiding. I don't have to worry about anything really. Okay. So that's why I like PvE. Uh, and I like a good challenge too. Like, although this is PvE and you don't have to worry about people raiding you, uh, there's still that challenge of getting all the tags. So that's why I've spent so much time. I'm not afraid to click a lot either. Growing up, I still play it every now and then, but growing up I played Pokemon Clicker game online, and I have like 20 million total clicks on that. 20 million with an M. Something around there. so I'm not afraid to click. I've gone through like 4 or 5 mice while I was actively playing that game, just because, I mean, if you're a mouse has a certain number of clicks that you can do before it, like, you know, breaks. The button just breaks. Same with a keyboard, same with pretty much anything, just wear and tear. So, yeah, after a couple of mice, I decided that I wasn't gonna intensely click like that because mice aren't the cheapest. Any computer part isn't the cheapest. I mean, yeah, you could probably get like a piece of crap mouse, but I like good mice, so I like good mice, I like good keyboards. Uh, how do I manage my life? I don't know, I don't do anything other than go to work and come home and play video games. Like, I do have dogs, so I do take them on walks and stuff, and I do have a backyard, so I play fetch with them. Oh no, I don't take anything as disrespectful unless you're blatantly being disrespectful. So it's alright. You don't. Sorry about that. No, you're just genuinely curious. Yeah, I don't have a girlfriend. I don't really have friends outside of like online friends. Oh well, you know. I normally stick to myself anyways. Except for at work. At work, I'm basically just dead set on work, and like I train people at work, and yeah, like I get along with pretty much everybody at work. I wouldn't consider them friends, I just consider them colleagues, but it doesn't take that much effort to be a decent person. But yeah, I still go and do stuff. On the 21st of July was 3 years since my dad passed away. So I took pretty much that whole entire day off. Spent time with my family, my aunt, which would be my dad's sister. I work in a foundry, making car parts like brake calipers, brake rotors, brake hangers. We make John Deere parts, water utility parts. We just started making frying pans, stuff like that. It's a bunch of different things, but mainly car parts is where we get most of our money from. Nah, it's alright, man. Yeah, it's been 3 years since he passed away. Yeah, it's hard sometimes, but I mean, you can't go back and tell him not to go outside. And he was doing yard work, trying to clean up his yard a little bit. He had COPD, and that's like a breathing, like a lung disease problem, something like that. And I mean, he was already in rough shape because of that. But yeah, my grandma's boyfriend uh, came over to his house and was like complaining about everything. And my dad knew that the outside of his house looked like a disaster because it was. But having COPD, you can't really go outside and do prolonged like yard work and stuff. Um, so when my grandma's boyfriend came over and started like complaining about how the house looked and stuff, it kind of lit a fire in my dad, like under my dad's butt. Be like, all right, well I gotta, at least try to clean up the outside of the house, make it look good. So he was gonna clear out some shrubs that were overgrown and just causing problems for the house. And he went to go cut it down, and a beehive, a ground beehive, was in the roots of it. And when he went to go cut the shrub down, it vibrated the whole entire hive, and he got attacked by bees, and he was allergic. He had an EpiPen, but I'm sure that he didn't know where it was. We ended up finding it in the kitchen underneath some papers. But yeah, just a shitty situation altogether. But he always believed in helping people like I do. And we decided that it would be best to donate as much as we could of him, like his organs and stuff, that we could, to try and help other people survive. Um, I think the only thing that they were able to salvage was his eyeballs, and they ended up getting donated to this is like an older lady, but she was completely blind and now she can see, so like, yeah, losing my dad is sad and all, but I mean, shit happens, and I mean, we can't really go back in time and tell him not to do something that will lead to his death, but it's alright. All you gotta do is remember the good times what you had with them, and then really bank on meeting back up with him when you inevitably pass away. Yeah, I appreciate it. I mean, I don't really I'm not against religion, but I'm mainly about just being a good person. Like, I feel like I feel like religion is one of the main causes of war, which is just insane to me. And I just wish that everybody could come together and we could live in peace, you know. I don't think that we should have wars and thousands and millions of people should die just because you don't see eye to eye in something. But like, I also don't believe that anybody should have nukes. But it's whatever, you know. Can't really go out in the middle of like anywhere and just preach, oh, we should all get rid of nukes, lay down all of our guns, and just live in peace and harmony. I mean, there's always gonna be evil in the world, so those evil people want to do nothing but harm. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm not totally against, like, I'm not a complete disbeliever, but some things, like, in the Bible, I feel are, like, just strange to me. I'm not a blind follower, I should say. Like, I do really believe in, like, like, I've seen, what is that called? That TV show called where it's The Chosen, I think. Um, I've watched that, and I basically was like, dang, there's a lot of things that I see eye to eye on in that show. I know it's just a show, but it loosely follows scripture and stuff. Yeah, well, I'm glad that you're still here. I know I've had my own crazy story about, like, why I shouldn't be here, but I really think that I shouldn't be here, but I feel like I was just I was meant to be alive. I was meant to live through what I've done to myself, and here I am. Yeah, I don't really have that many friends, and I don't really do much outside of work, but I mean, like today, after I got my hair cut from my aunt, um, I was coming home. There was a fire on the side of the highway. I called 911. Started stomping out the fire as best I could, so the firefighters could get there and put out the rest of it. I got a pretty good distance of fire put out, and then, like, I was like 20 feet from the highway, so I wasn't anywhere where, like, I could get hurt unless somebody just, like, completely ran into the ditch. But I look up, and then all of a sudden I see a truck just absolutely smashed the back of this SUV. Uh, so instead of stomping out the fire, I went and checked on everybody involved in the crash. Uh, the guy in the truck, he looked like he was he looked like he hit his lip on either the airbag really hard or the steering wheel. And I checked on him. He said that he was alright for now. He was really worried about the other people in the other car, and I said, don't worry about them, just, like, worry about yourself, make sure that you're alright. Don't worry about your vehicles, because those are just monetary, And then, I crossed the street and checked on the SUV. This girl was holding the driver, and the girl was a nurse, so she kind of knew a lot better of what to do than I did. And she's like, oh, this girl, she's diabetic, and the only thing that we need right now is if you have any water, because she is diabetic, it could knock her numbers around, and then it could cause other problems. So at first I didn't I didn't think I had water in my car, and then I remembered, oh right, before I left my house I grabbed 2 bottles of water instead of 1, and ran and got that. I'm 265 pounds, and my car was like quite a ways away. But I made it happen. I ran as quick as I could because, you don't know what kind of situation she's in. But yeah, the driver looked like she was pretty hurt. And she had her son in the car. He looked like he was pretty okay, but I told him to sit down and kind of calm his nerves, just in case, like, if he were to pass out, he wouldn't fall down. He would kind of just like lay down. But yeah, what a crazy day. I'm glad I could have been there, and I mean, I try to help the best I can. The cops kind of told me that they took my information, and they told me that, I could leave because they don't want me in their way, But I saw it firsthand, and it was a pretty scary day for me today. The Chosen is a really good show. Passion, nice as well. Yeah, I try to do as best I can to, care for everybody. Everybody has a different story. They got different shit going on in their life. You just gotta be understanding of pretty much everything. Have an open heart to everything, everybody. Everybody deserves a second chance, except for everybody deserves a second chance, except for, in my opinion, people that do absolute crazy things to children. Like, that's where I draw the line. Leave children out of whatever sick crap you got going on in your head. That's just the way I look at it. Yeah, I appreciate it. appreciate your kind words and talking about stuff helps. It's the most interaction I've had in like almost 3 hours of me streaming, so that's kind of neat. This is why I like streaming too, is because you know I'm streaming on YouTube and Twitch right now, so I could see both. And I just like meeting new people, like talking about just anything that pops up, you know. Yeah, I'm not much of a reader, so I have ADHD. My brain kind of just like jumps everywhere. It's kind of why I have problems talking. It's because my brain bounces from reading your chat and a bunch of other stuff, you know. Just mindlessly clicking and yeah, trying to meet, you know, other decent human beings, trying to spread the love. And I haven't really had any hateful comments either on my YouTube videos or my live streams, so that's good so far. I know that if I do end up becoming bigger and end up making videos and stuff still, I know that it's gonna happen, but I don't know, I just won't get that. I won't let that get to me, you know. I mean, I normally live stream quite a bit. I haven't in the recent, like, weeks, but I do plan on streaming quite a bit more. As far as, like, wanting to talk outside of stream, there's a bunch of stuff going on with Discord right now where people can hijack your stuff, so I mean that's like off the table for me. And as far as like a more personal level, like trying to get in contact with me, I don't know if I'm willing to do that, you know. I'm not saying that you have ill intentions, but in one live stream I've had, there was like 4 or 5 people that were like, oh hey, add me on Discord, you know. And I just see there's like a Mr. Beast thing going on where it's like a fake crypto scam. Oh, log into this cryptocurrency app and add your wallet, you know. Then they hijack their Discord account, probably hijack their crypto wallet, and then start spamming the same link off of their Discord. Who's this guy? Hello there. Oh, nice. Um, I don't know. I didn't realize I had 5 million silver down here. Yeah, I just gotta keep cooking. Where is it? Alright, yeah, thanks for following. I do appreciate that a lot. I appreciate you coming in and not, being a jerk. And I'll be streaming. I don't know how long I'll be streaming today, but I work third shift, so I normally play all throughout the night. When I have days off, uh, I normally play during the day and the night. I don't know. I don't really get that many responsibilities, to be honest with you. I own my house. All my bills are getting paid, and you know, so I gotta ask for. Isn't there supposed to be rain? Rain is coming at some time. 1:31 until 9 a.m. Rain starting in about an hour and a half. Oh, so we're gonna get a light drizzle. Okay, cool. This this map made it look like it was gonna be way worse. Going to map. Yeah, see ya. Thanks for watching. I'll see you around. Have a good night's rest. Have a good night at work. Good day at work, I should say. Oh, man. What's it gonna do? Let's see stuff. Yay. These tags are gonna like break me. Probably not, but you know, I'm up for the challenge. I always am up for a good challenge. Says that I have 9 viewers. That's crazy. What's up, guys? You guys are doing well. Hopefully my stream isn't too boring for you. Although I'm doing the absolute worst parts of the freaking challenge, but not very entertaining. My bad. Might need to go grab a water. After I craft all this sulfur into gunpowder, I'll go grab a water. Come on, let's get it. Alright guys, I'll be back in a couple of, maybe a minute at most. Say anything back? Oh, he did not. He said hi. I said hello there. How's it going? He said nothing. So I'll take another 24 plus another 12. That's 30. 36 plus that little extra bit, probably like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing. It's probably like 37 million. No way you're this much of a loser with playing runs. I don't know. I don't know why I gotta come in here and talk crap like that, but alright. I did not do you. That's your opinion, and you're entitled to your opinion. I personally like this server a lot. I'm a bum. I don't think I'm a bum. I thought bums lived under bridges and stuff. I don't live under a bridge. I own my house. That's okay. You're entitled to your opinion. It doesn't affect me. Um, okay. I I don't know how that's dig at me, but okay. I don't live with mom, actually. Are you trying to trigger me? Because that's not gonna happen. Get a real job. I do have a real job. You know, you get days off when you have a real job. You know that, right? You don't work 24 days a week. Or you don't work 24/7. So I make enough money to afford to buy my house flat out. Yes. And it's not backwards either. It's just mixed up the two letters. And I did that on purpose. Good job. Uh, okay. Typically people that come on the internet and claim that they have all this money are actually the ones that are broke. I hope you realize that. They live way above their means and they don't have very much money in their bank account, so that's okay. Don't have to try to compete either. I mean, I bought my house flat out. I have my cars. I have a good job. That's all I need. You're actually not. She's taken, but, you know, whatever. I'm chill. I'm not going to tell you that. That's personal information. You just don't do that online. Oh yeah, you're entitled to your opinion, and, you know, not gonna hate you for that. Recycler 8. Nice. Got progress on that. Ooh, 88888. I don't have to lie. I don't have to lie. I don't have to deceive anybody. There's no point in lying. No, I just don't have to explain myself to somebody that comes in here and just wants to be toxic, even though I've been streaming for nearly 3.5 hours without a single person being toxic, but it's alright. It doesn't affect me. I mean, the only thing that you're getting out of it is nothing, I guess. Is that all you do is come into people's chats and just start talking mad crap? Because you know, the only thing that you're doing is you're helping me. I don't know if you know this or not, but the YouTube algorithm goes off of people chatting, and the more times that you chat, gets my stream out there even more. So yeah, thanks for helping me out. Yeah, well, you keep chatting and I'll get more viewers. I'm not worried about it either. I don't need... I'll have to look like a dumbass. Ooh. Thanks. I appreciate it. I'm not the one who's up at 3 o'clock in the morning just coming into random people's stream talking crap to them, you know. It doesn't affect me how many likes I get. It doesn't affect me how many people are watching. I do this for fun. I do this for my own entertainment. There could be 0 people that come in here for all I care. I've done it for so many freaking years. I'll happily stream to 1 viewer. I don't care. I'm not a bum, but okay. Like I said, that's your opinion. You're entitled to have that. I have 5 teammates, well, four teammates other than me. They're just not online right now. I do appreciate you coming in here though and talking. Gives me something to do while I work on my tags. No, they didn't leave me. They're just sleeping. They'll be back tomorrow. I think you need to look up the definition of a bum. Maybe you should educate yourself. You need to know what the definition of a bum is. Google it. So I can get these tags done. I need to craft 675,000 clothing items. If I do have autism, probably high functioning autism. I don't know. Got chlamydia? No, I don't. I feel like you don't know the words that you're typing. Pretty crazy. It might be pointless to you, but it's not pointless to me. It's called a challenge. If you don't challenge yourself, then you ain't gonna go anywhere in life, you know? Eventually I'll get the God tag. And then I'll be the first person to have the God tag. Hopefully it will be. That's not a challenge. That's actually the opposite of a challenge. I challenge you to be nicer to people. How about that? Especially people you don't know. Um, what would I realize? That they're human beings and they need sleep. I work third shift. I'm up all night as it is. They probably work second shift or first shift. So you hate people like me because we actually use our brain and we use common sense? That's crazy. You're coming in here and talking just mad crap for no reason. Trying to be disrespectful. Common sense meaning keep calling me a bum, and clearly, if I was a bum, I'd be living under a bridge. And if I was living under a bridge, I sure as hell wouldn't be streaming. But that's okay. You can think what you want, buddy. I do appreciate you commenting, though. Getting my YouTube channel higher up on the algorithm. Anyways, that was my first toxic player on this. Well, toxic player, or not player, toxic watcher on YouTube. That's okay though. It doesn't bother me. I mean, people are gonna be jerks regardless of whether they like you or not. Still working. Boy. I wonder how many clothing pieces I've made so far. Oops. Wow. So I need pretty much 200,000 more clothing pieces now to get the next tag. wonderful night, wonderful day. If you're not, I really hope that you guys are starting to eventually have a better day today, tomorrow, next week. Everybody deserves to have great days every single day. Crazy. Got about 10,000 kills for Necromancer? Yikes. Necromancer M16. Yeah. I'm probably gonna get to Taylor Tag, I believe 7. Whatever the next Taylor Tag is, and then I'll probably end the stream here. After that, not here because still have like an hour left. Absolutely insane amount of bandanas being made. Oh yeah. 9 days, 9 hours, and 4 minutes in game time. That's insane. That's just this wipe too. Last Thursday. So this next Thursday will be wipe day. Hey, yeah, man. Hey, can I set settings? I'm assuming it's accessibility. No. Bugs. So is there like a quick craft step? How to Want to craft a specific number. Right click the number slider in the queue. And type the exact number. Oh, so can I do this? So I didn't know that was a thing. That's interesting. But alright, well, I guess that's interesting. If I need 9 billion divided by 1500, that's freaking times I have to click. Holy crap. What about 9 billion divided by 9,000? That's almost a million times. Oh. So if I want the crafter tag, I have to click almost a million times on crafting gunpowder. That's just preposterous. But I accepted this challenge and I shall complete it. Well, my name is not Pitchens. the shelf. I'm pretty good.